So is Vampire Survivor gonna become a genre? I mean, it is at this point. It's specifically the genre's name is Bullet Heavens. I think I'd originally called them reverse bullet hells, but I think bullet heaven is a much better term. Namely because less words being used. You know, you don't... Metroidvania is such a perfect... it's such a perfect genre name as just an easy example to think of. Increase attack size by 30%. That's pretty good. I want to have big arrows, if I can. Where the initial is bugged, the minus 0.2. Yeah, it should be minus 0.1, I think, on those. It's fine. But still, let's see, what was I gonna say? But so, Metroidvania is such a perfect name. Obviously, it's a little awkward to, like, type out or say necessarily, but... You know, it's one word and it describes the genre very well. And so Reverse Bullet Hell describes it well, but it's long. It's not very fun. It's why real-time strategy just turns into RTS. First-person shooter turns into FPS. So you can do an acronym, but acronyms start losing their meaning pretty quickly if you have too many of them. I went to a college and everything was an acronym. You had to have, like, a billboard with all of them for new students. Otherwise, it was just confusing. There we go. Let's see if I can find another pet. Well, I'll take a chest. I see some mining, too. That's the other thing. The last couple runs have not exactly had a whole lot of the meta upgrades all over the place. The types of bullet genres. Bullet Hell, Bullet Earth. I've never heard of Bullet Earth. I don't know what those are. Yeah, Bullet Heaven, Bullet Realm, Bullet Universe. Oh, you're just coming up with just different variations. I mean, it's very reasonable that you might actually end up with some kind of alternate Bullet Hell's genre evolution. You know, in 5-10 years when somebody tries something completely different and actually makes something pretty wild as a result of it. It varies, though. I think Toho is probably the best example I can think of, where... Digimole. Where Toho kind of spawned its own genre, and ultimately Bullet Hell, you know, the Toho games are just kind of the farthest extent that you can take Bullet Hell. Let's see. Rather than being an entirely new genre. Okay, there's a mining point over the right. I want to hit it if I can. There we go. Incremental, where the bullet just keeps getting larger and larger until you're blowing up universes. I mean, that's funny. I don't think it's that practical from a... Ooh, another pet. From a design perspective. Because I've definitely played games like that, and... The problem is, unless you can, like, really accurately capture the feeling in gameplay, it just get boring. You'd almost have to do it, like, Revengeance style. With, like, full actual gameplay rather than just representation. Maybe? I don't know. I want to see if I can reduce the arrow cooldown. Oh, this is the boss. He's very small, and he's actually really fast. Well, on the plus side, that means he's just going to get smacked by my fire left and right. I thought I saw a mining spot up here. Maybe I didn't. Oh, here it is. I don't think this is the one I saw, and I think I imagined the one that I'd saw. Saw? Seen? Seen-did? Okay. Increase attack size. I just want to have big arrows flying out of my face. It's such a rapid amount that it's just a endless stream of them. Is that too much to ask? Is it? I have no idea. It's heavy bullet where you shoot massive bullets. You gotta pick them back up again. I thought heavy bullets was really neat. I didn't really play too much of it. I found it to be kind of inferior to Tower of Guns. But I thought it was fun. Let's see. Increase attack size. I want these arrows to be bigger than the boss. Unfortunately, they don't really cut the path that I was really hoping for. Okay. Increase the number. Do I increase my mining speed? That's tough. Next, we'll see what minion I get. Increase number? Yeah, still number. But I think we might want to get damage at this point. Okay, AoE size, AoE size. There we go. Got a bunch of these. It feels like this map is being very friendly on the random goodies. Just base damage of the fire. Ooh, this is gonna hurt a bit. Okay, base damage by everything. Yeah, let's do that. Because a number of my weapons need base damage anyway. Oh, good. And there's a heart. How much money am I sitting on? Decent chunk, not quite enough yet. Knowing that I can buy pets from the shop, but they're like 600 a pop, I kind of want to have a bunch. If I can. Let's see. Increase speed by 20%? No. I'm not really spec'd into the fireball. It's there. I'm sure it's useful. That's not quite what I'm here for, though. Where did that boss go? I yeeted him into the distance. Yote? I yote him, and then I've lost him. Please don't tell me I killed him. He is respectfully just pieced out. I'll take it. I don't know. Okay. And one of the big bonuses of this spear is it, as far as I can tell, it'll hit big enemies multiple times as it passes through them. Which is kind of nuts. There we go. Hello? They'll just come in to say hi to me, and then immediately left. Ah. I guess I will starve. They're having lunch. It is lunchtime. I started late, unfortunately. Not working for me, but oh well. I'm here and I'm having a good time. Yeah, I think the second boss died somewhere. And we will find his oh no, I'm gonna keep reducing the cooldown on these arrows. What I want is for the arrows to be back to back. They don't clear the path like I'd like to. Like, the one issue with the arrows is they do obscene damage. But no matter how big I make them, they mostly just end up being longer. Rather than anything else. I'm gonna just... No, I got plenty of gold. Let's re-roll. Because, yeah, it's not quite enough that I can follow my arrows. The enemies close in too quickly. Haven't upgraded the arrow damage yet. I don't really need to. Like, I kind of do. You're right. But considering it can hit most of these enemies multiple times, I'd rather have cooldown Because, like, 4 damage is almost good enough in this game. I'd rather focus my upgrades on attack speed. Because most enemies are kind of weak trash and easy to kill. Well, there goes that boss. Oh, there's 2. Wait, was that the boss from earlier? I think he finally found me again. He showed up at the very end. Okay. Let's see. Attack size further? Yes. There it goes. See? Easy. Yeah, that was the boss. Just went to go have lunch. You know what? Why not? Let's see. Nah. Now we just want size. These are not the enemies we need to worry about damage for. Next map we're going to need to worry about damage for them. The hinterlands is a fair bit tougher for reasons. Let's see. Ugh. It's spear cooldown nerf. Hurts. Look at this whole area. And I'm shockingly fine HP wise. Wow. This whole place is just money. Which means I should really find a store at some point. If I can. I almost kind of wish they'd get marked on a mini-map if you saw them. Or if they're like little markers. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Let's see. Just found your Twitch, man. Gotta go, though. Have to work soon. Have fun. I'm having fun, but thank you for dropping by. Okay. Yeah, keep doing cooldown rate. I'd like quantity, but the faster these spears come out, the more damage I'm going to be able to do. I swear there's a a store down here somewhere at some point. Well, that boss didn't last. And that is fine by me. The digger keeps giving me hearts. Rad. Let's see. Increase attack size. I'm curious how big I can get the fireball as well. I think that's generally my question with these games. I'm not super interested in the damage because, you know, damage numbers are boring. There's no visual change. Now, if it was like Nuclear Throne where hitting one enemy bashes them into the next, that would make damage a lot more impactful. But it ain't that. So, I don't know. It's harder to feel that immediate, like, desire to push damage. Because there's no fight physics. Whereas, like, here, I've got these, like, massive golden arrows that just whomp everything. Like, that's so much more visually impactful than just raw damage. Okay, we've got to the point where the arrows are overlapping on each other. This is a good sign. There we go. I still don't think the arrow is particularly great, but it is fun. But no, I don't know. I as a player always will gravitate towards the most like visually ridiculous options that I can. As just kind of a rule of thumb. I realize that's not necessarily the best, but I don't know. Remember back when I played Killing Floor 2, I'd always go the medic. Not because of visual flair, but because the gun had like this really nice poppy, like pop, 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 instead of like usual gun noises. And I thought that was actually kind of neat. So I'd always go medic, and I also just like being the cleric in D&D and various other things. Like, I don't know, being team healer is fun. Well, Purchase. 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 We don't need the hearts. Grab that. Alright. I don't know if the EXP was worth it, but the rest of it was. Oh, we have a chest. Rad. The arrow works like the knife in Vampire Survivors. It'd be better. Yeah. You mean if it had, like, slight path variance or something? Yeah, maybe. I will admit, what this game really needs is, like, Ricochet. I feel like Ricochet would get stupid. There we go. Well, there's another merchant. Maybe I shouldn't have blown all of my money, but oh well. It's too late for regrets. But I do see a lot of potential gold boxes here. Let's try and grab them very quickly before I do anything else. Let's see. Increases attack size. Yes. I must have big. There we go. The spears are still coming in clutch. Not nearly as strong as they were with the almost no cooldown. But clutch all the same. Okay. Increased damage. Grab this. And then I've really got a boogie for that store. Okay. Buy the stack of crystals. Buy the other stack of crystals. And buy the hearts. There we go. That's pretty decent. I'd like to find more health if I can. Well, there that is. Gotta just make sure I'm not in front of Beetle Queen. Okay, I got it. Oh, but you can kill yourself on those. I actually, you know what? They're spiked. I should have realized that. But I didn't. Oh well, it's fine. We got tons. Okay, so let's grab the loot magnet upgrade, because I think that's pretty big. Let's see, one more shop can appear on the battlefield. Mining speed increased by 10%. Okay, so not... So we could get up to... What is that? 25% magnet range? Not that amazing. That's 500 crystals. Holy shit, we are going to have to work for some of this stuff. Let's see. Gotta go kill some rats to get that one. What else do we have? Oh, and we don't have the tangle vines yet. What about these? Chest will open 1 second faster. Oh, that's actually kind of big. Magic mine ability. That sounds kind of fun. Chickens, other things. Problem is expensive. Okay. Well, do we do another? Do we do one more? One more in the hinterlands? Spears? No, let's try orbital fire this time. In the hinterlands. Let's see what I can do. Because I am enjoying this enough. It's one of those that the meta progression definitely kind of gives this game a feeling of wanting to continuously push it just to, you know, see how much stronger I can get and also what the weapons are. It might be on a bit of a drip feed, but for games like these, I don't know. Hard to complain too much. So let's try and focus hard on the orbital fire this time around, because I get surrounded very easily. Let's see. Increase speed. Yeah, so when does this come out? The 25th, no known cost. I'm hoping they don't try and overprice it. Just because this game very much stands kind of on par with Vampire Survivors. I don't think it's quite fully there in terms of like depth, but I mean, it's newer and it's not done yet, so hard to say on that one. But if the price is like too high, everybody's just gonna look at it and be like, yeah, but Vampire Survivors. That's kind of a worry with certain developers. Peglin, I know, is kind of the same way. I think its current state is very much like a $10 game, but they charge 20 and everybody's mad about it. There we go. Okay, good. We have just enough magnet range to pick up all of those. I like the walls. I'm not sure about the walls. Okay, increased damage. Yeah, let's buff our damage up by a bunch. There we go. Increase attack size by 25%. Oh, get big. The main problem is it's not going to kill any rats that are, like, hugging me. Which is a worry. Okay, let's just re-roll. Again? Ugh, my money. I don't know about this having a damage over time effect. I realize it's fire, but most enemies that the fireball hits usually are going to be pretty injured just due to sheer proximity. Wait for Planet Crafter to go on sale. How much do they charge for that game? I thought it was only like $10. That one honestly might be a while before it goes on sale too, because early access. The VS is priced to get people in, but I do kind of wish it was priced higher because it's worth it. And the constraints on the genre in comparison. Yeah, on the flip side, I feel like there's going to be a point where somebody comes out with a really good Vampire Survivors-esque game and can charge like a decent amount. Like if I could get a Sanctum or something, like a light base defense thrown in. Oh gosh, I'm getting hammered. Let's see, increase attack speed. Okay, it's better, but I'm still getting hammered and mobbed. Nope, slime's too close. Can't hit him. Ow. Oh, those things explode on me. That's rough, considering my main mode of damaging enemies is more or less by being in direct proximity to them. Well, we'll see. I'll make it work, or I'll die. Boy, that's a lot of rats. Okay, I'd like the money, but money is not going to be what saves my life. Increased damage by 8. Also not going to be what saves my life. I think that digger minion is actually, like, absurdly useful. Originally, I wasn't super interested in him, but he definitely has merits. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die right here. No, not quite. Bone shot, tornado, arrow. Guess let's do arrow. Nope, I'm dead. Yeah, South 2 pet chest. Just didn't matter. Much as I like the orbital fire, I don't think it has quite the oomph I need. Oh, but we did actually get enough resources that now I can try Tangled Vines. Alright, let's try Tangled Vines. Vines increase in size every 10 levels. Ooh. That's a synergy. Yeah, Orbital needs numbers and speed. Yeah. Alright, so let's see how this works. So this might actually be holy water. Okay. That's rough. This is... okay. I'm gonna end run. You can't start with the vines. However, the vines might not be a bad secondary one. So starting with spear and then going vines, I think would work really well. I do appreciate that our synergy with it makes them bigger. Have you tried spamming every weapon? I have. They end up being kind of unsatisfying. Maybe once I've managed to fill out the meta progression for all of them, it could be useful. But part of it is most of the weapons are kind of just okay. There's the Tangle Vines. So for example, the tornadoes are kind of okay at the moment. Maybe once they've gotten some more upgrades, but I've literally had them just run bosses into my face, which is a little bad. And they also don't shoot in any kind of direction. Like, there's no way I can control them, is the answer. Like, this entire build is going to be chaos, and I'm just going to have to cope. Hopefully we can get a bunch of vine patches. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Okay, increase AoE size. Grab these. But no, I'm not big on the cleave. Maybe if I got it to fully, like, if I fully upgraded the cleave, I think I'd like it better. And I found myself just kind of uninterested in the orbital fire in the same way. I don't know. They're good, but none of them are headliners. And what I need right now are headliners like the spear. Okay, increase the number by 1. Yes, that's going to be huge. Unless they do that, then it's not as helpful. Okay, keep reducing the cooldown on the spears. Wow, holy shit. Okay. The vines seem to cluster together, which is a little unfortunate. Don't last very long, but the slow that they do is wild. The enemies hit that and they just stop. Okay. Increase AoE size, increase number. I'm going to do number before AoE size, largely just due to the fact that it increases the size. Yeah, so it looks like it just creates a line of them in different directions. Yeah, it looks like they operate under bone logic. They kind of clockwise around me rather than anything. I was hoping it would be like the, holy water from VS. You know, just kind of randomly placed around, and they just kind of mess some things up. These knights are just not going to let me do anything, are they? Well, I'd like to be in here without taking too much damage. Unfortunately, I have no way to control where any of my shots go. And that makes this whole business harder. Yeah, we haven't seen pretty much any spear upgrades except for cooldown reduction, which is, like, okay. I need a bit better than okay. Oh. This is kind of nice. Kinda. Increase attack size. I mean, I don't have a choice. Okay. Dig for loot. I almost wonder if crystal mining would have been better, but I don't know if that counts for treasure chests and pet chests. Ow. And magnet speed. Those are the two that I need. Let's see. At least the tornadoes go in the direction you're facing. This is kind of true. It's mostly just when I've got, like, a rat hanging out directly on me, and I can do nothing about it. Oof. I almost need the reverse of the golden bow. Where it shoots always behind me. Okay, so what do we have over here? Hero Conrad. There's a new character. There's also the Shuriken, but we have to find the Blade Banshee, and I don't think we have that. Grand Hex, which we could get. That might actually just be the Death Circle. We will see. Okay. Let's keep doing another. I still feel like Vivian is the best. I know Magnus is interesting, but all of his synergy is about healing. Oh, 10 HP recovery on every orbital fire upgrade. I don't know. Maybe the healing is actually worth it there. But her magnet range is just so much more useful. Because if you can't level up, you die anyway. Oh, did I grab Cleave? I did. You know what? I was actually considering going Cleave on a run anyway. I haven't really invested much into it. But it doesn't seem like the worst thing. Especially if I can get the cooldown to nothing. Okay, so let's do Cleave, Spears, and maybe Orbital Fire. There you go, we got the Digger early. Don't have to worry as much about chip damage. Spear damage for obvious reasons. I did that? Oh no, we don't have the upgrade that increases spear damage gain. Oh well. Yeah, Cleave AoE might be nice. Well, I was thinking also specifically for dealing with rats and whatnot. We will see. What I really need on the Cleave, though, is a back attack. And I think that's actually something this game could benefit from greatly. Is like every 5 or 10 levels for each upgrade, or each weapon, you get the choice of like 1 or 2 more weapon changing upgrades. So, you know, maybe one where the Cleave becomes like a pushing wave that comes out of you. You know, you replace the Cleave with a strike. But yeah, little like mutators or relics or something that make the attacks more interesting. Nomad Survivors is the only one I can think of that has this, apart from obviously the Vampire Survivors evolution system. I know Critical Chance is good, but it's just so boring. On the flip side, I think maybe the same thing should go with the character as well. You know, I noticed that I'm about to hit level 10. And what if it was one of those that, like, every 10, 20 levels that the character gains. As well, you get a specific perk for characters. Magic Survival, game that Vampire Survivors is based on, did that. I really gotta play that at some point. I just have to get BlueStacks working to a satisfactory level. Which means I have to just get it working. I've never messed with BlueStacks and I should. Unless there's a better, you know, Android emulator. Let's see, what is BlueStacks? So it emulates Android games. Or not games, it just emulates Android. Oh gosh, that rock has a bigger hitbox than I thought it did. And the big issue with the cleave is it attacks really slowly for, you know what it is. And yeah, I need that. 230. Do we want to do another? Do we want to do another desert run? Just to get some resources. No, like it feels like we get a decent amount for how fast these runs are. Okay, Nox is alternative to BlueStacks. Good to know. So let's start with the spears again, because I think the spears are... Oh, I can also just click to move. That's useful. BlueStacks never worked for me, plus there's the whole crypto shebang. Oh, I haven't even heard about that. I barely care about mobile platforms to begin with. It's always a good sign when the lightning run turns into a single game. It is. Let's see. Do I want to get cleave up in this? Yeah, let's get those three. Desert sucking difficulty. I think I have to unlock that. What about just phone casting the screen to your computer? You know, the last time I tried something like that, it works for art, but the quality drops pretty bad. Maybe it's not so bad. I don't know. I still just, like, for the most part, don't care about mobile at all. Okay, click to move is really wonky. I don't think I like it, damn it. I gotta grab the EXP. I know we gotta get the chest open, but not that badly. It is gonna take me 7 years to open these. And I can't grab any of these. I guess I'll just grab Tangled Vines, because even one of them is still vaguely useful. But yeah, on the note of what if you just grabbed everything, most of these items don't get good until you've poured like 7 upgrades into them. Yeah, I'll take a peek at Nox and Magic Survival at some point. Because, like, I might as well. If so many people say it's, like, that good, and obviously it's the predecessor, so... As somebody that values, you know, playing the OG game and giving them credit for credit's worth, I got it at some point. I just, right now, I don't know. Big on the derivatives. Okay. We have the Spirit Knights coming in, which is a little bit of an issue. Increases our attack size on the cleave. I know it only does 2 damage, but we mostly need it to just smack rats. Mostly. Oh, wait. I can pass through some walls. Not all walls. Okay. Decrease cooldown. Grab it. Okay. So that's more upgrade components and much needed health. I'm just gonna probably have to plow through some rats. Yeah, keep reducing the spear cooldown. First time I've actually really been given that many options to do so. And getting it down to 2 seconds is huge. Okay, and then I think we're just gonna freaking boogie. Book it? I was trying to combine those two together and it didn't sound that great. Oh well. Oh, this is just a giant bomb bug. Watch the boss just reach me and we both die. And that's just all the boss is. Frankly, would not surprise me. Okay, keep decreasing spear cooldown. Frankly, I actually wish it was up to 0.25. Gotta make sure it doesn't kick it into me. I think this current system is more balanced, but it definitely did hurt the spear in terms of its potential. What the hell's the boss doing? I think the boss just doesn't care. That's an issue. It's not like I really need the boss chest, but it just pieced out and has decided it's going to go live its best life elsewhere. And while I'd like to go potentially fight it so I can get its sweet loots, I'm not sure if I'm going to get the opportunity to do so. I'm pretty hemmed in here. Boss had enough. I mean, the boss has a bomb on its back. I think it recognizes that, like, it's a cursed existence and, you know, maybe it's just decided it wants nothing to do with its preordained fate. Let's do damage. It's this specific wave. I need something that does big AoEs better. And I'm not getting it. It digs for loot every 10 seconds. That's like the only... Oh gosh. The hell are those things? I don't know, but I'm still dead. Wow. There's just nothing I can do. Well, I got 138 upgrades. Upgrade runes? Oh, but that's still not enough. He's 150, that's 100. Yeesh. A wave is the meta progression check. It really does feel like it. I'm gonna grab this. Oh wow, I have to kill a lot of these. Because this would make the cleave actually really good. Is it possible that cleave is good here? I think cleave is necessary. However, we gotta get it to actually be not suck. So, I guess we're gonna do a spear run. Let's hope this one's not bugged. Watch it get worse.